but when you look at it, Thierry Henry scored 51 goals for the French in 123 appearances, Danny. Giroud has scored 51 goals for the French in 113. He got there quicker, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, different reasons for that, of course. But it's an outstanding achievement, whichever way you look at it. I think he deserves great credit because I think looking after yourself into your mid-30s with the successful career he's had in terms of finance and winning things, he's won the league in different countries, he's been successful.
This?
Yeah, he's gone under the radar. Ironically, he's looked after himself tremendously well, is what I'm saying. But in terms of 2000, when they won it in 2018, I think the stat I heard yesterday was that he didn't have a shot on target, and that whole tournament still won the World Cup. And then what that says to me is not that he's a bad player. It says, but he does a job for the team. He stays high up. He stays in the middle of the pitch. He occupies two centre halves. And I was talking to a few various ex-players last night, and some much more experienced than myself, and know of it, played against him. And they feel that for Mbappe, it actually suits him more playing with Giroud than playing with Benzema. Now, this isn't me being dramatic and saying that Giroud's better than Benzema. He's not. But not all the best players sometimes come together to make the best team, and sometimes you need different types of players in a team to get the best out of others. I think his unselfish role and he doesn't care about not having touches for 15-20 minutes. He'll stay in his position, makes teams drop off a little. They have to mark him and stick with him, so it creates space for Mbappe, Dembele, Griezmann. They can't get out and press as much. So I kind of, listening when I was having that chat yesterday, I mean, I'm stealing somebody else's idea. It makes sense that actually it suits Mbappe more.
Yes, indeed.
Because although Benzema's a great player and has great awareness, he loves coming to join in the play and show off his stuff. And in the Euros what was it now? They're getting mixed up when we had it a year later, didn't we? In the Euros when Benzema he did play, I mean, France went out.
Yeah,
Mbappe wasn't.
We were listening to Julian Laurent yesterday making a case for the fact with the loss of Benzema and also N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba that the French were in some way feeling much less pressure, there was much less expectation, and they were pleased to be at the World Cup. And I thought to myself, I'm not entirely sure that's right. I mean, when you look at the shape of the French team, losing these key component parts, but I still think they're a significant threat. I still think they're one of the teams that can win this World Cup. What do you think?
I think they can. I'd be surprised. I don't think they can if they play the way they did against Australia in terms of 4 out-and-out attack-minded players. I think that might.
It was wonderful to watch.
Brilliant to watch. Very adventurous. I think if you look at the people who've come in to replace them, you're hardly. Yeah, you're right, Si. You're hardly bringing in mugs. I mean, Tchouaméni is playing every week for Madrid. They felt he's good enough to let Casemiro go. That tells you how good he is. So he's hardly weakened them coming in. You know, he's a tremendous young talent. They've got Rabiot in there who may not have played if Kante was fit or Pogba, but plays for Juve. He's graceful, super left foot. They've got an abundance of talent. I mean, they've got Kingsley Coman coming off the bench.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're going to.
So they could be there.
They could be. Yeah. You wouldn't. The thing is, when you play France, you've got Mbappe to deal with.
Yeah.
Irrelevant of how they set up. And that in itself is a problem.
He was outstanding. Honestly, it was wonderful to watch. But congratulations to Giroud, who's writing all the headlines here today for that goal-scoring record. Bien joué, Olivier. That means well done for those who don't have a bit of la belle française.